Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy?
To honestly say that everything is worth it. The hard work, the times when you're tired, the times when you're a bit sad, the good moments when you're on stage performing in front of thousands of people. In the end, it's all worth it because it really makes me happy. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. Right now, it's hard to say what I want my legacy to be, what I want people to say when I'm long gone. I want people to look at me as a full-on entertainer and a good person. So, we'll talk a few years down the line and we'll see where my head is at then, but that's what I want for it.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back at y'all with another one. And first and foremost, I would like to say rest in peace to the late, great, beautiful Aaliyah. We miss you so much. We miss your music. We miss your presence. We miss your beautiful face and everything that you brought to the game. Everything that you brought to at least my childhood. My childhood, I loved every single thing that you did. Every time your music came on, you just made that type of music that even the guys can relate to and the guys can vibe with. So I just want to say rest in peace to you, fly high, beautiful queen. And yeah, let's get to it. In that clip, Aaliyah is pretty much talking about how in her life, everything that she goes through is worth it. Even the hardship was worth it, and all she wanted to do is be recognized as a full-on entertainer, pretty much saying that she wanted to, she wanted the credit and she wanted to be recognized for who she longs to be. And that was a full-blown entertainer, singer, everything that she did. She was an actress. I don't think it was anything that she wasn't good at. You know what I mean? And like she said in that clip, everything was worth it. Everything was worth it. Even the hard things that you go through in life is worth it. For y'all that's on these journeys and going through so much, just to try to better your life and your situation, it's worth it. It's worth it. And it may not seem like it is now, because, you're going through it. You're going through the storm. You're going through a bunch of things, and it's just a part of the game. It's a part of your growth. It's a part of your evolution. And you got to understand that. You know what I mean? To be great, you have to go through things. Aaliyah was great. She was beyond great. But she had to go through some shit to get there. She just didn't land where she was at on accident. She had to grind. She had to deal with that shit with R. Kelly and all of that, But either way, she turned out beautiful. That's why so many people still love her to this day, because she was a beautiful soul, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. And at the end of the day, man, listen, if you're a good person or you at least, striving to be a great person, listen, you're going to always be in God's good favor. As long as you continue to try to stay on that path of righteousness and try to better yourself and try to keep elevating. But once you stop, once you give up, once you start whining about the process and all of those things, man, you just you putting a damper on the whole thing. You cutting your blessings off. Because in life, there's so many stories in the Bible. There's so many stories that we witness in front of our face of people just going through so many things so they can elevate. These stars that y'all looking at, man, they didn't just land there. They had to work hard. The people that we watched and listened to growing up, they had to work hard. So what is it about these days to where people feel like they don't have to go through anything to get somewhere? It don't work like that. We all gonna have to feel some type of pressure and pain to get to where we're trying to go to. And that's just the facts of life. That's just the facts of life. But if you just gonna fold, then guess what? You will never get the things that you want. If you just gonna fold and give up, if you just gonna keep walking and waltzing through life, playing it safe, trying to prevent things from happening, you never gonna get what you want. Because no matter what happens, those are lessons. Those are situations that God placed in front of us to get out of and succeed. And a lot of people gonna question that, like, why do we gotta go through that? Why? And a lot of y'all do it because you see other people that's born into these situations, these nice situations to where they handed these things and stuff like that. Yeah, you have people born into families that laid the groundwork. But even then, what you got to think about is that somebody in that family had to go through some shit. Use Duck Dynasty for an example. Them cats. They dad is the one that created the duck call. You know, he laid the foundation for them. They dad was a college quarterback, but he did what he had to do and took care of his family, and then so he could, put his kids through college and through school and all of that. And it was his son that started the company and elevated the duck calls to a whole nother level to where y'all seen them have a show. So I use that to say this. Somebody has to go through something in order for them and a family to elevate. Somebody has to lay that foundation and that groundwork. You can't just look at certain people that's born into things and be like, why can't I just have it like them? No, because it don't work like that. No matter what, even in them families, it don't matter what race or color, somebody had to go through some shit. Trust and believe that. And if it's you, if it's me, that have to go through the shit to lay that foundation for our family so our kids can eat, then that's exactly what we have to do. Ain't no crying about this shit. It's just what we have to do. Because I wasn't born with no silver spoon in my mouth. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that's watching this wasn't born with no silver spoon either. It wasn't no groundwork. You just had your parents that raised you the best that they could. And if you made it this far, then they did their job. But it's up to you to take it to the next level, just like that son did on Duck Dynasty. The father and the mother, they laid the foundation. The son, went to school because of the father. The father put him through college, made sure that he got an education. And he took that business to another level, to new heights. So you got to understand, sometimes we are in a situation to where we have to be the ones that's sacrificed. It is what it is. But during that, you have to appreciate the process of becoming. You have to appreciate the things that you go through to get to where you're trying to go. It's just not going to happen overnight. It's not. And if you're going to go on thinking that everything's supposed to be easy, that people going to give you stuff and that it's going to happen overnight and all that shit, listen, you in for a long, long life. And you got a lot of learning to do, because it ain't gonna happen like that. And the sooner that you get that shit out of your head, the sooner you can begin to elevate and at least take your first steps into pursuing what you're trying to pursue and be successful at it. Because that type of attitude ain't gonna get you nowhere. Look at that clip again with Aaliyah. She's so humble, so beautiful. You know what I mean? So humble, so beautiful. And you can just look in her face. She loved the process. She wouldn't take away anything in her becoming because that's what made her. She understands that. Watch it again. She understands that everything she goes through, the bad, the ugly, the negative, the positive, all of that. The hard work is what made her. And all she want to do is just be recognized for her work and to be recognized as a full-blown entertainer, and that she was. So understand though, ain't nothing gonna be easy, man. And appreciate what you're going through now because that is what's creating you. All right? My name is Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy work? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy? Who said it was easy work? Somebody must do it, so I gotta do it. Who said it was easy work?